Performance per pound, nothing comes close to the RX 150s. And here at Pembrey, we are getting set for the final. Chrissy Palmer has been the man to beat as ever across qualifying. Let's see how he fares as we go into the main race of the day. The opposition will come from John Ward, but on the outside of row one will be World Rallycross Championship star Andreas Backerud ahead of Steve Jones and Georgia Shields. The cars line up, ready to go as we get set for the final. So Chrissy Palmer on pole position. John Ward lines up alongside. Then it's Backerud, Jones and Shields are on row two. We get set to go racing. Blast off, the lights go to green. A good start by Palmer, but Backerud from the outside of the front row dives up alongside him, doesn't joker, goes with Palmer. John Ward loses a bit of momentum in third place, and this promises to be a battle royal between Chrissy Palmer, the man to beat them, double champion, and Andreas Backerud, of course, a competitor from the very top level of Rallycross. The man from Kemlock Hoonigan team comes to the loose for the first time. Third in the World Championship last season, fourth the year before that, fifth the year before that. He's in the ascendancy season on season, but Chrissy Palmer knows how to win in one of these RX 150s. Andreas Backerud, perhaps with nothing to prove here, is the man chasing in second spot. Third is Stephen Jones, and Backerud's in trouble. He gets all crossed up, slides off the road, gets back on again, but Steve Jones goes past him, so Backerud drops from second to third, and that suddenly gives Palmer a big chance to get away and build up the advantage. Back to the tarmac they come, so you see how one tiny mistake has in these conditions really serious consequences. Andreas Backerud has lost chunks of time. Through they come, down towards the hairpin now. Jones versus Backerud, second and third. Andreas Backerud, double FIA European Rallycross champion within the Super 1600 category before he stepped up to the Supercars in the World Championship. Initially for the Oldsbergs MSE team, then for Ken Block squad, and he's very much a man in demand. World Rallycross to Silverstone next year, British Rallycross to Silverstone next year as well. This new exciting circuit that's been built, a very welcome addition in the Midlands. But here in South Wales, Chrissy Palmer is getting away. Jones is second, and then Backerud trying not to slide off the road this time is third. But he's not really staying close enough to Jones to be able to make a move, to be able to fight back as the cars hit the tarmac once again. Over the line goes Palmer, out on his own. Double champion, Formula Ford Festival winner, Mazda MX-5 race winner as well. There lower down is Georgia Shields, former rally driver in the University of Bolton backed car. And now the gap is down between third Backerud and second Jones. The white car is that of Steve Jones, and closing up all the time now is Andreas Backerud as they work their way across the tarmac towards the loose once again. In the background there is John Ward pressing on now. John served the joker early on, got that out of the way on the opening lap, and so he can just push on here and try and catch these two ahead of him. Is the gap coming down? Not sufficiently, I don't think, as there is Chrissy Palmer sideways as he works his way towards the loose once again. Working oh so hard behind the wheel, getting filthy as well, of course, the open sides to the RX 150s. He doesn't need the wiper though, because there is nobody throwing spray at him. Chrissy Palmer dominates up front. Jones versus Backerud, now the gap really has come down. Andreas Backerud is right there on the tail of Steve Jones as they turn into the right at Honda Curve and sprint their way up towards the timing line once again. There pushing on is Chrissy Palmer, building up that big advantage. On and off the lot then, correction needed, flicks the car in. John Ward turns through. Across the loose comes then Chrissy Palmer. He slides his way towards the mid part of the lap. And there is number 19, Steve Jones, then having now lost out to Andreas Backerud. He's down in third and could even lose that as well, because John Ward, look, is looming large in the mirrors behind him. Across the loose section they come. There is Palmer. Now, was that just slightly hesitant coming down towards Honda Curve? Had he had a moment? Had he missed a gear? Either way, it just looked as though it didn't flow as it came onto the pit straight. Palmer has such an advantage, though it shouldn't really be a problem for him as he comes down towards Hatchett's hairpin. There is Jones third, definitely losing touch though now with Andreas Bakkerud. In fairness, as you might well anticipate, because Bakkerud is a real class act and he's getting away. Down towards Hatchett's they turn through that right-hander. Jones looking for third place now. I can't think that he's going to be able to get back onto terms with Bakkerud before the end. Through they slide together. Onto the loose, Steve Jones. Close, but he's not, I don't think, going to be able to do anything about the race leader as Chrissy Palmer slides his way now across that loose surface, and it looks as though another win is going to go his way. He's not mucked up this season, though. He's had a few dramas along the way that have impeded life. Palmer won at Croft, lost out at Lyndon with mechanical problems. Won at Pembrey, though. Then he lost out at Mondello to Mark Scott, won the second Mondello race, won on the second visit to Lyndon, and lost out yesterday. He goes through then now to start the last lap. He's looking for a 5th victory of the season. Jones goes through in third behind Bakkerud, and now they run down towards Hatchett's. Hard on the brakes, turn through that right-hander, and then get back on the power. Bakkerud using all of the road there as he accelerates up towards the loose. John Ward is fourth behind them. They turn through absolutely together then. Second and third, the gap has come right down. So as the race leaders accelerate their way towards the tarmac for the last time, second, third and fourth were together, but John Ward suddenly slows again and loses momentum. Chrissy Palmer then is on target for win number 5 of the season, and he's getting closer to a third title in a row. Over the line he comes, checkered flag is waved, and Chrissy Palmer it is who scores the race win. Second spot should go the way of Andreas Bakkerud in dominant fashion ahead of a sideways Steve Jones, and then John Ward for 4th place. But Chrissy Palmer has done it again, underlining why he is so good in RX 150s. We'll confirm how the championship looks in a moment, but for now Chrissy Palmer can celebrate win number 5 of the season. It makes up for yesterday as well. So Chrissy Palmer wins from Andreas Bakkerud, 14 seconds between them in the end. Steve Jones third, John Ward down to 4th, and Georgia Shields in 5th. In the championship then, it is Chrissy Palmer now getting away, 15 points clear of Ward. Steve Jones third, and Georgia Shields is up to 4th with 1 round at Croft still to go.